Hey everyone, Dan Plesac here, and welcome to the show.
Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Oakland A's and the Detroit Tigers. The Athletics look to extend their historic winning streak to 18 right after this. Pedro Martinez gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Ready now is Ronald Acuna. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Next, it'll be number 19. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's just out.
Now the 1-0. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 34 home runs now on the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey.
A ball and a strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Swung on and missed.
Ball.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Matt Chapman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch on its way. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. 2 out, nobody on.
Yeah.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Home half of the first coming up at Comerica Park, and Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. Sonny Gray is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Striding in is Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Win.
1-1.
And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. He hasn't looked like himself at all lately. You know, he's really struggled. I'm watching him drop his hands. You can see that his timing is off. He's really searching and trying to figure out why he's struggling so bad.
That'll bring up Juan Pierre. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and 42 runs batted in. And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
To the plate now, Ernie Banks. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Banks has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. 1-2. Here it is. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back for more from Detroit after this. Is Frank Thomas, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Torres scoops it up on the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Hit in the air out to center field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now to bat, Marcus Semien. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those monumental seasons. This guy's got a shot at the triple crown, hitting well over 300 in his last 10 games.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
No, that's
2-0.
down.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Yeah,
Yeah, and after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Has a look, now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. The A's strand one. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Plate now is Willie Castro. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Chapman tried to make a play on it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ray ready with the 0-1.
Hey! Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here it comes, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Next 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for single.
And here's Renato Nunez. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. The 0-1 on its way.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs and 22 RBI. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Ball
Oh,
two.
don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Tigers are shut down there. It remains 1-0. Strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. 1-0 the count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with one away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. Acuna digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for route number 2.
The batter, number 19.
Next to stand in is number 19, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
To 2-2 now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Pierre has it. The inning is over. 1 left for Oakland, but they're on top 1-0. Now it'll be Jamer Candelario as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jamer Candelario.
First offering. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Next up, Brian Packard carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 0-2. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Juan Pierre will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch.
He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 1 and the Tigers 0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew McCutchen, who struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the first offering. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message to say, hey, I'm about to double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10. Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. McCutchen on at first, nobody out. 1-2 to Frank Thomas. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number one. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Nope.
He'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball two. Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
2-2. Swung on and missed, strike three.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for me all day. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's set. The 0-1. Down and away, ball one. There's a shot out to right center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Eddie Rosario will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Into the box, Ernie Banks will begin things here against Sonny Gray.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Judge, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. To second for one, to Thomas at first. It's a double play.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Willie.
So next to hit is Willie Castro, singled in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Little chopper back to the mound. Over the first, and that retires the side. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Ken Donahue.
Yeah, Donahue.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Severino has it. Throw to first is in time, one down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike one.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry, and that's the second out.
Number 19.
Next to hit, number 19. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And stepping in, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Count to pitch, and look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, back.
Well, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
A 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Two pitches fouled away. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The first baseman, number 35, Tom.
Joey Wentz will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Number 43, Joey Wentz.
Stepping in now, Frank Thomas. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Down the first baseline, right to him. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1.
I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Stepping in once again is Renato Nunez. Leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Plate, Gustavo Severino.
Number 21.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a called strike 1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hit well again. Down the right field line. Gone! A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Tigers have cut the gap to 3-2 now.
another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Next batter is Caliball209's. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Ball one.
And there's ball 1.
Get down. 1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2.
Oh, the old classic two-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Another 1-2 delivery. Bouncer to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. Well away.
No left field. Ryan Packer.
Now at the plate, here is Ryan Packer. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw to Thomas, who's in time for the out.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, Pete.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes.
Ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here comes the 1-2.
2-2 count.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitters aboard to start the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. As a look, now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Ball 3.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Full count, here it comes. Ground ball right side. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, you know it's not a hit and run right there with a 3-2 full count, just putting the runner in motion, but it worked out just the same. Nice base hit right there. We got first and third.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Oh, the bunt attempt is missed here. And now the tag, and he's out on the botched squeeze attempt. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. The A's strand one, but they still lead it 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Juan Pierre. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. We usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Into the box, Bernie Banks. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch coming, here it is.
80.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back goes Rosario, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still a 3-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ronald Acuna. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. Number 43 on the year for him. And it gives the A's a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, number 19. And you'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait for the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Henry Silva comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Torres is there. Frank Thomas, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the AB now.
Nope, that's the ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0.
Hey!
And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. It's a third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
It looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chapman on third, Thomas on second, Judge at first, 1 gone. And this one gets away. He'll throw home with it, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate, and that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. 1-1. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error and a couple of men left. It's stretch time in Motown. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the veteran DH, Willie Castro. Pitch coming. Here it is. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Weak rounder back to the mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next, here is Renato Nunez. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that stone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
To plate now, Gustavo Severino. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Lifted down the line in left. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail 5-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face when he said, "No dice."
Into the box now,
Oh, sorry,
Ken
that's the ball.
Donahue. 1 ball, no strikes to count. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up. The track, the wall. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the lead is now 7-2.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Matt McGill is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. At the plate, Ronald Acuna. So watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Soft grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. And there's one down there. Next up is number 19. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And the pitch. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Packard comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Stepping in next, Matt Chapman, who's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the first pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. This is on the ground over the first. Throw into the other side is retired. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 7 and the Tigers 2. So now to the plate, Jamer Candelario. He bounced out last time up.
The third base
First offering.
Jamer Candelario.
And that misses, ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a line drive. Judge is there, 1 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Now into the box, Bryant Packard. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Right side, scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Tony Gwynn. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He pulls this one into right, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 5. It's 7-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Now here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Throw down to first, 1 away. Now with the plate is Frank Thomas. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Aaron.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pierre gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're on top 7-2. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that brings up Juan Pierre.
The center fielder.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Now back.
Next for the Tigers, Bernie Banks. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort. Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense can come back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D'Lo. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Castro. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. And hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Again, another foul ball. Banks at second. Torres is over at first with 1 away. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. 55. So next to bat will be Renato Nunez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. Now a 7-4 contest.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D'Lo. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray.
Number 43.
So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. First pitch on its way. Gustavo Severino comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
2-2. Still only one out in the inning. Popped up. Simeon is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Wade Boggs will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and two gone here. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here's the first offering as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 15 long balls, and 68 runs batted in. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Last breath for the Tigers. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Runners at the corners, two men out. Another one sent foul. On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock after that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me,
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
he wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Colin Poche takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ballgame here and pick up a save. In now, Tony Gwynn, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And he popped him up. And that's going to land foul. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. To third. And a sliding fly, but it's through a base hit. 1 run scored. The throw's offline. He's safe. And we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th.
Boy, this is one of the advantages of being the home team, getting that last chance to hit you. A big base hit right there ties things up here in the 9th.
Oh, the boys are going crazy in the dugout right now. We could have a fresh ball game on our hands right here with some extra innings.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th. And we are tied 7-7. Wade Boggs is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base.
Daniel Norris takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. And now in the box, Marcus Semien. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch. Rip. And this ball hits the first base bag. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Just keeping them close. Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. Bouncer up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to first, the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the speed threat, Ken Donahue. First offering on its way. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So one run here on one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. So stepping in is Ernie Banks. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Banks.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. J.B. Wendelken, 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
J.B. Wendelken.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's 1 for 5. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
He racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gleyber Torres is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On the first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Renato Nunez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Pitch misses the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Chance to walk it off. And now here is Gustavo Severino. The winning run stands at second base. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Whitey Ford trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 16, Whitey Ford.
Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Seventh inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Grounded foul. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first down of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Next to dig in, number 19. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set, and the pitch.
Boom, inside.
2 out, nobody on. Pitch popped up. Torres got it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the A's. This remains an 8-all tie. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead of speed out there. So here is Bryant Packard, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tony Gwynn. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, the 7th fielder.
Next up for Detroit, Juan Pierre. Looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Lifted down the line in left. And this is down. And that should do it. And they come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. When you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Detroit Tigers capitalized on a huge 9th inning on the way to the win. Daniel Morris earns the victory in relief in this one, the 7th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Scored tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 9 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors.
Don't you better got these words now. You ready to punch somebody? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fire, huh? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your bold jeans, huh? Some of your partners, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, the Tigers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 9-8. Davy Garcia got the win, number 7 thus far, leading the Yankees to a win over Houston 3-1. The Texas Rangers totaled 11 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 3-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the Mariners 1-0. Sam Hilliard plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as Boston took care of Miami 7-6. He is currently in the top 5 in the American League in slugging percentage. The Tampa Bay Rays smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 10-6. Hunter Green grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Blue Jays nabbed the win against the Indians 6-2. The Kansas City Royals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-5. Luis Castillo earned win number 7 this season as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 4-3. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. The Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-4. The Milwaukee Brewers hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the visiting Mets 12-9. Spencer Howard got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the Pirates took care of the Braves 3-1. Phil Niekro grabbed win number 9 this year as Colorado got the best of the Dodgers 7-3. Mark 9-8. The Nationals totaled 13. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you.
I'm yours, but I'm anybody else.